Guys, let's talk about the Cardano price really quickly and my thoughts on everything. First, I want to start off this video by saying very clearly, I am not a Cardano maximalist, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, and I'm not an Ethereum maximalist. I know I have to say that nowadays because everybody thinks that you have to confine with one community. But yeah, checking in from a little hotel location over here. Sometimes we come here on Fridays to meet up with the team. It's pretty nice outside, beautiful in Florida. You know, I just got back from Consensus 2022 in Austin, Texas, and it was like 105 degrees. For some reason in Florida, 93 is way worse than 105 in Austin, Texas, and it's for obvious reason, the humidity. But hey man, I still love Florida. I still love the water. I still love, I think it's going to be the greatest crypto capital of the world. Miami, of course, there's a lot of negatives in Miami, but I choose to be out here for a reason. This video, I want to jump into the discussion of Cardano's price because I have been making some tweets and I have been talking about maybe some price predictions that were pretty accurate. And I want to just kind of bring some context into the discussion here because a lot of times I call it the influencer dilemma, because although you want to be accurate, you got to be sensitive and you can't say wild things. And sometimes I say wild things. You guys know I kind of have no filter. Even though I do think that Cardano is probably going to come down to the 15 cent, 10 cent price level, it doesn't really take away the fact that, it's been innovative since it started. It's doing new things and it will grow and become bigger in the future. Do I think, Cardano is going to blow through all-time highs the next cycle? Yes, I kind of do think that's most likely a reality. And the reason I say that is because obviously the developments, as simple as that. If they can come back from last bear cycle and break all-time highs, then now that they have NFTs, DeFi, et cetera, of course they can continue to do this, right? So, again, I'm the guy that has to talk about price. When you look at Charles, as I studied Charles throughout the years, he hates talking about price, and it's for good reason. He's the founder of the coin. It's literally kind of irrelevant for him because at the end of the day, his goal is to try to build the ecosystem infrastructure. And then people like me just kind of have the obligation to tell you guys and give you kind of realistic expectations about what goes down in the market. When I first started this channel, I said to everybody, we're going to get this crazy massive altcoin season, and then altcoins will likely die 90%. And none of these altcoins operate in a closed vacuum, unfortunately, and it will be the same for every single altcoin. But that doesn't mean that Cardano sucks, it takes away from ADA or the Cardano ecosystem. This doesn't mean any of that. It just means that this is kind of the cycles that we're dealing with the Bitcoin 4-year cycle and the Bitcoin halving event. That's what it means. Bitcoin halving event, we're dealing with it. All altcoins will suffer, unfortunately, but all altcoins also benefit from it, right? So, it's as simple as that, right? Price is irrelevant for the building of Cardano and all the ecosystem, but for the normal day-to-day person, I do like to update you guys in a realistic way on what goes on for Cardano's price. Now, I also want to retract, I don't know if I want to call it retracting statements, but there's so much misinformation on the internet nowadays. I need to be a little bit more, how do I say this? I need to be better about saying certain things, right? Because just because it's in an article or in a book or whatever the case is, doesn't mean it's always true. And there's some statements I said in the past about, unfortunately, saying, and I was in a wrong state of mind, right? And I would make these videos and I thought that, telling the complete truth and attacking in an aggressive way was the way to do it. And maybe some of the statements are true about Charles, or maybe they're not. Honestly, the point I'm trying to make here is that we're all reading the same information, and some of it's misinformation and some of it's not. So I don't know about any of those statements, I don't even remember. I just remember it was a negative video towards Charles Hoskinson and him potentially being greedy or whatever the case is. I want to just say this. This is like genuine from my heart. Look, all these founders got their different pros, cons. They got their different lives. They got their different ideologies. At the end of the day, we all have weird pasts. And who am I to call out something specific and shed a negative light on anyone specific? And it's not just Charles, just to be clear. It's with every founder. Anything I've ever talked about negative in this crypto space, it's like, yeah, I have an obligation to update you guys, but there's definitely ways I could have gone about it. So this is kind of like an official apology video. I think I made another one on VeChain. Look, I'm going to do better moving forward by saying these quote unquote cons of a project in a better way. Although I'm a very passionate person, and I scream at the top of my lungs, I speak passionately. A lot of things I say, it's regurgitated from another article or another book, and it's not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be 100% accurate. And that's with the negatives and the positives. I've called some very great opportunities for, for example, Cardano and a lot of other coins. Some of them got like 20x's, 30x's, 50x's, and they were all positive. But at the end of the day, some of them weren't. And so it goes both ways. If I speak negative about a project, it could be wrong or it could be right. If I speak positive about a project, it could be wrong, it can be right. And the point here is that I'm trying to actively get better myself, educate myself better. I'm young, man. I'm 27 years old. I started this crypto thing 5 years ago. At 22, think about where you are in a state of mind at the age of 22 years old, right? There's a lot of things a lot of demons, a lot of negativity I had to let go as I started making money and as I started developing this influence. So again, everyone makes mistakes. And after looking at what I looked at with, Cardano and everything that's going on, maybe there's some negatives hidden under there, but also maybe it's people attacking from different directions, different entities that don't want to see Cardano shine attacking. Maybe it's both. I don't know. At the end of the day, that's the point I'm trying to make here, is that I don't know. And I can only really report on what I see. And what I see is that Cardano has been resilient through the last bear run. They're creating an ecosystem in DeFi. They already have the NFT space. Charles Hoskinson's a humble dude, clearly with his videos. And there's all types of great founders out there. Richard Hart, all of these guys have their different personalities. And again, like I said, maybe there's negatives, maybe there's positives. I can't really say I know for the truth, the actual truth, unless I actually make a coin myself. So I don't know, maybe that happens in the future. Leave a comment below if you guys want me to make a coin. But until I become an actual coin founder, I can't say I know everything. I'm not going to say I know everything. I'm not even going to say I'm qualified or experienced. I'm just telling you guys the truth. I know about investing. That's what I do know. I know how to coach people in investing. That's what I do know. I know how to call tops. I know how to buy bottoms. That's what I do know. And that's what I've done forever. But I don't know how to build a coin. It's as simple as that. I've never built a coin. I mean, I've built one with the stupid, $100 things where you can automatically build one. I know the intricacies of it. I've studied it, but I've never actually done it myself. So this is me trying to be humble about it. Just to be straight up, it was almost like a fat personal trainer trying to tell a personal trainer how they should be training. Does that make sense? Because I've never actually built a coin. So I want to retract a lot of statements I made negativity, even though some of them were kind of accurate. When I did get a little pessimistic, the price of Cardano dropped. But talking about specific people, I think is wrong. And I've learned from that. And I'm going to get better. I think it's wrong to talk about specific people. I can talk about price all I want because that's the situation I'm in. That's the situation I put myself in. Obviously not financial advice, but that's what we do here, is we're all trying to learn in investing. But about specific people, specific situations, I'm done with that. And I apologize for ever doing it in the first place, and I'm becoming a better human. But yeah, that's the gist here. I'm hopefully getting on an interview with Charles Hoskinson. So I wanted to clear that space. I'll clear it again in the interview because I'm a man of my word. I'll say it to his face. I'm not scared of anybody. I think, after that, I can move forward and attack the space aggressively the same way, the same honesty, integrity. But, I just need to be careful about what I say is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. And yeah, I could be honest, but also be careful what I say. And I could talk about what I know. I need to talk about what I know for sure. And I'm pretty good with the price, right? I'm pretty good with calling these tops, calling these bottoms. Not perfect, obviously, but I've made money both cycles. I've taught people how to make money. So I'm gonna stick to what I know. And then maybe when I make a coin one day, then I can go all Richard Hart mode. That's why Richard Hart he could talk, man. He made his own coin, right? He made his own coin, so let him do him, right? He could talk bad. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to justify it. I think in some cases he can be wrong, of course, too. But yeah, that's the gist. We should be getting on an interview. Hopefully, I emailed their team. I'm getting a lot of engagement from the Cardano community on Twitter. It seems like a lot of people from Cardano want me to speak to Charles Hoskinson. I have some very interesting questions about the developments of Cardano through the bear run, as well as a lot of other things. Stay tuned for that. Let's get this video to as many people as possible so you can see what's going on here. And yeah, hopefully we can get the interview going. That's it for this video. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Also, follow me on Twitter, Alex on Crypto. It's going viral, clearly. Some people are threatened because now I have a huge voice on Twitter, but it's for real going viral right now. And I want you guys to participate in the whole discussion in real time. These videos are great, but that's real time. So check it out. Catch you guys in the next video.